Hey Capricorn, how you doing? Okay, thanks for joining me. What we are going to be doing is looking at the connection, the relationship between your person and somebody else, the third party. So this reading is not about you and your person, it's all about them, what's happening between them. And why do we do these readings? Well, it's for those people who are curious, they just want to know, they just need to find out. And those who are obsessive just have to find out, okay? And it can, well, knowing what's happening can actually reduce some of that stress and inner dialogue. So, hence the reading. And this is a reading for the beginning of August to mid-August 2023. And as soon as these cards feel right, we'll start and see where this takes us, okay? See where this takes us. Okay, so Capricorn's person and the third party, reading for Capricorn's person and the third party, what's happening between them, and that's it. Yeah, okay. 4 cards, 4 energies, 4 aspects, plus one extra card. Okay, and okay, that feels good. Okay, so this extra card here is the overall energy between them. It can be mutual energy, but it's also, I guess what's happening, it kind of flavors the rest of the reading and helps me interpret the other cards. And I will not be clarifying this one. So what have we got? We got the 5 of Swords reversed. Okay, this card comes up for me when in a relationship situation where there have been arguments, quarrels, misunderstandings, and they've kind of been resolved, or they might have been swept under the carpet to a certain extent, but there's that residue of unease and disquiet where, on the surface everything seems fine, but underneath it all it can be seething with resentment. Things are just on the edge all the time. And yeah, fine, but not fine. Okay, see how that pans out. First card proper, we have your person's feelings at the moment for the third party. And we've got the 4 of Cups. 4 Cups upright. I kind of always get with this card, a certain degree of feeling discontent. Discontent about the situation, like something is kind of missing. You can't always put your finger on it, but something in the relationship is just not quite right. It might be the level of love that you expected, or level of intention you expected, or somehow the framework of life around it is not quite what you wanted or needed. Let's clarify. Something is missing card, okay. Then we have, yes, the Tower reversed and the 6 of Swords. Just pull these up a little bit. Okay, so what I get with the Tower reversed as well, I mean, just working off each other cards here, is this sense of resentment. This comes through. And this kind of resentment, you just kind of control it. It's very much like, in this particular instance, like the 5 of Swords reversed, where it's seething in the background. It's almost any point you could explode. You feel it in terms of feelings. You could explode with this resentment. You're trying to control it, discontent turning into something which you don't want to be, and you're trying to control it. 6 of Swords upright, a sense of calm, trying to remove yourself from all of this angst, mental anxiety. Yeah, your person is, in terms of their feelings for the third party, a discontent, resentment, and trying to control that, which then takes us back to the 5 of Swords reversed. So that's in their heart. We all have these feelings in our heart, not these, but in particular. But it's the head which we process all this stuff. So what's happening in their mind around all of this? We got the 6. No, we haven't. I can't read. We got the King of Pentacles reversed. Now I suspect that is your person, but let's clarify first. Okay, Ace of Cups reversed, and we have the 2 of Swords reversed. Okay, so King of Pentacles reversed. It's kind of like I could say is this the something's missing card as well. It can be about a certain degree of impatience. You kind of want everything. You want everything to be in its place. You want everything to be right, and it's not. You're not feeling secure. You're not feeling settled. Something is missing. Again, reverberating or reading off these other cards here. Something is missing. So there's a certain impatience for something to happen, for something to come to a head, for something to take place, which pushes this relationship into another realm, another place. Okay. So why are you feeling this way? Ace of Cups reversed. A sense here of unhappiness. The wonder of life, the wonder of this relationship is somehow diminishing. It's not what they expected, but then harks back to this Four of Cups. So yeah, here they've been offered something which you don't, a certain degree of discontent because perhaps they haven't got it, or they're rejecting it. Here, that particular cup is upside down. There's just no love. There's no love. Maybe I'm getting that as well from this. I don't always see this card as being there's no love, to be frank. Usually see it as being unhappiness, which then reverberates with the discontent. Two of Swords reversed. Okay. They know they got to take a decision around this connection. And this is about what's in their heads. So they know that they can't just keep on feeling this way. They've got to decide what to do about it. And they don't want to decide. They don't. They want to ignore the situation. Put it out of their minds. Live with the discontent. Live with the unhappiness. The feelings that something is missing here. Okay. That's a little bit dismal, isn't it? A little bit negative. I think it all kind of helps to look at this key card with the scripture card. Five of Swords reversed. Something is seething here. Seething within them. Resentment is seething. I don't know why. It could be because of all these arguments and disagreements. They didn't expect that in this connection. Perhaps they expected something which is far more harmonious. But they haven't got it, I'm afraid. So what do they want to happen mid to late August 2023? And we have the Seven of Pentacles upright. Okay, this going with the flow. There's discontent here as well because things are not going in the direction they wanted to. Things are not growing in the way they wanted it to grow. And there's a certain sense of impatience here as well, which we saw with the King of Pentacles reversed. Let's clarify. Okay, the Fool reversed. And we have a Knight of Swords upright. Okay. So why are they feeling this certain degree of still going along with it, going with the flow? Because they're bloody afraid, that's why. They're afraid. Who are they afraid of? Themselves probably, but also the third party. And I think the third party's turned up to see us. Knight of Swords, fairly determined character. Wants something, goes for it, gets it. Persuasive as well, good with words, kind of passionate as well. I know that this is not wands, but there's a certain degree of passion with the Knight of Swords. They're not going to let go easily. And here, yeah, they're going with the flow because they're afraid. The Fool reversed. Fear of taking risks, fear of the unknown, fear of doing something which might disrupt all of this, but perhaps just cause this volcano of emotion to erupt, the tower, this relationship to come crashing down around them. They don't want that. They're more happy to do the Six of Swords here, which is kind of like try and find their own mental space. away from this. Turn all this off. Again, 4 cups. Turning themselves off to all of this stuff around them. Although discontented in doing so. Okay. Very unhappy. I think we've established that. But where is this connection going? I think we've also established why they're unhappy as well. So where's this connection going? What's the direction of this connection? Mid to late August going into September. And we have the sun reversed. Okay, things are not going to get any better. There's a sense of pessimism about this connection, unhappiness, which is far more intense than the Ace of Cups here. That unhappiness gets even more, it's turned up a notches. Let's clarify. Okay, we have the Page of Swords upright, and we have the Empress reversed. Okay, let's make sure you can see some of these cards. I bring them across, okay, a little bit like that. Okay. All right. Not sure if you can see. Yeah, that's the Empress. Okay, it's the Empress. You have to believe me, all right? If you can't see it, bring her up a little bit. This is one of those readings where virtually every card has been negative, and even those cards which have been positive in a very qualified way. 7 of Pentacles, for example. And here, who is this? Page of Swords upright. I think that's your person. They're discontented, unhappy, yeah. And I think they're beginning to communicate their unhappiness. Yeah. It's got to the stage where they're no longer going to be quiet about it. They're going to talk about it with the third party. Air their views. Which is a good thing. What are those views? Well, we've got 2 major arcana here. Yes, the discontent, the pessimism, should I say, unhappiness. There's also this, which is the Empress reversed. Not a good card to see, I find, in readings. It's emptiness. Sense of emptiness can also be a sense of feeling abandoned. And in this relationship, I think it's also your person saying that they just can't see this relationship building, going to the next level. There's a sense of neglect here. I think they are going to air the view that this relationship is something which is perhaps by both parties neglected, which ends up in this sense of resentment, the arguments, the disagreements and so forth. Nobody's putting in the effort, which is sad. It's not a good situation. So, the question you might be asking yourself is, will this relationship end? Is this a disaster, which is going to end in a breakup, a separation, divorce? I don't know. This reading is not telling me divorce or separation. We haven't got those cards here, and the whole reading doesn't play like that. What I can say is that it's a dismal situation. There's not many positive cards here at all, and I don't see or feel that there's any love either. I don't feel that there's any happiness. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that brings you any happiness. Other people are unhappy, but it might do. It might well do. Because out of that can become happiness, perhaps for you and your person, if that's what you want. Either way, this is very, very, very negative. Okay, Capricorn, thanks for listening. Cheers. Bye-bye.